Alright, I read some more books tonight. Uh, Thought I'd talk about them for a second. Let's see what I did here. I read October Faction number 4. Uh, I think that this book is getting better as the issues go along, as a little bit more of the history of the father's getting worked out, and a little bit more about what was going on in his past, and that he's letting his kids into it a little more now. Um, is good. Still, I love Damian Worm's art in this, and I'm sure I've looked before and said it before. Yeah, I guess he does the coloring and everything, but I really like the coloring in this book. I know that it's kind of dark, but I like some of the colors that he uses. He uses a lot of light blues, um, and I like things that do like that, like light bluey thing, which is awesome. Um, but yeah, I'm really liking October Faction. Um, like I say, it's probably getting better. I think as the issues go on, and I guess that's going to be an ongoing. I don't really know. I haven't. I've seen it's listed for at least I think the next 2 months. So I guess it'll go on that long. So then there was Cross plus 100, and so I opsied this wishful fiction and scold it fucked unnatural. I guess would be my review in future speak. Um, I thought that it was kind of cool that I'm from right beside Memphis, and that this was set in Memphis and a lot of places that I'm used to seeing. I've got friends that live on Sam Cooper, and have been to the pyramid a million times. I think it's funny though that the pyramid in this that the pyramid is fixing to get turned into like the Bass Pro Shop hotel and hotel and casino thing or something. I don't know. There's gonna be a Bass Pro Shop hotel there now, which should be funny. I can't wait to go and fish at the pyramid. That'll be weird. But at least they're not gonna put a giant fish and a fishing pole on the side of it like they were saying they were gonna do. So that's cool. But um, if you can get past the future speak on this, which I think is kind of funny, I'm wondering maybe if it's like a Sleepy Reader was saying on Comic Roundtable that maybe Alan Moore is just such a genius that he can just make up his own language. Um, because after reading 2 issues of this, this one was a little bit easier to read. I mean, I kind of understood the future speak, and I think that I enjoyed that one more. The only part that I'm getting confused about that now is because it's 100 years in the future. Some of the dates and everything that they give are kind of weird to me. But it was pretty good. Definitely keep reading it. Superior Iron Man number 4. Once again, I don't know how it is that Tom Taylor continues to make me like Tony Stark when I absolutely hate Tony Stark. But I do kind of like this dick Tony Stark that is in this book. Um, I don't know exactly what his motivations are yet with the Teen Abomination, but you know, I really kind of like the interaction that's going on between him and Daredevil, and how in this issue he's decided to end all crime in San Francisco, and that Daredevil's not really on board with that, and the interaction back and forth between the two of them has been really good. And Superior Iron Man, every issue of that just keeps to me getting better and better. And like I say, I hate Iron Man, but that's a really good book. Uh, I read Infinite Crisis. Uh, Continue to really like this series. It's a great multiverse story. You've got so many different versions of common characters going on in this that are just really, really good. Um, I really like this Atomic Wonder Woman, and I really like Catwoman, and I really like this Steampunk Luthor, and uh, the some of the outfits in this are amazing. Uh, The Nightmare Damien's awesome. The KAL Superman is just, all the characters in this are just so developed for, you know, what they are. And I really enjoy it. I love, uh, I love this Zatanna. I wish I could find a better picture of her outfit. Her freaking outfit with her freaking crow thing on her shoulder is flipping awesome. But yeah, get a big twist at the end of this that apparently the thing that has started this whole war between the multiverse, of course, is Brainiac. So you know, we'll see where that goes. Really enjoying that. Glad that it's out, because with me not going to read um, Injustice anymore, I don't think that's a good substitute for my Injustice book. Read Penny Dora. Really, really enjoy this book. I think it's only got one more issue. It might have two, but I think it's only 4 issues. Uh, I continue to really, really like Tamber Bollivan's coloring in this. There's some really, really nice coloring in this. And, the story is just, the way that it is developed has, really like this color in here. But, the way that it is developed has been really, really good. And once again, I really like this stuff in the back, talking about just the creation of it all is really good. I like that picture a lot. Read Rumble #2. I don't think that I know any more. I might know less after reading Rumble #2 than I did after reading Rumble #1. Except that there are apparently more of these demon creature people than just this main guy. Um, I'm not really big into the whole like Magnolia universe and all of that stuff. So I don't really know a whole lot about this style and all. I mean, I guess this is by the same like Hellboy stuff and all, but yeah. I mean, I'm gonna continue to pick this up, but because it's really pretty, the coloring on it and the art on it is amazing. But I'm hoping that they flesh that story out a little bit better. Something that I'm probably not going to pick any more up of is Drifter. Um, this book I just can't keep track of from month to month, which generally isn't a good sign of a book for me if I can't keep track of what's going on in it, because the story seems pretty simple. Um, the art in it is amazing, um, by Nick Klein. I mean, I think the art in it is amazing, but it's an awful lot like Roche Limit that I'm reading, and I enjoy Roche Limit a lot more, and I can keep up with the story on Roche Limit a little better. And so, we'll see, but I think I'm going to drop that and probably go ahead and pick up issue 4 off the shelf and see what happens. Um, and then I read Supergirl #38. I'm really liking this storyline with Supergirl going to the Crucible. Um, I don't know how much I like the other super people being involved with Supergirl's whole title and everything, but really like this cover a lot. These flash covers were awesome. I really wanted that Jock Grayson cover, but I didn't get it. But you know, that was really, really good, and you know, I guess I'll continue to read Supergirl. I've liked Supergirl, been reading it since the beginning, and it's one of the few titles that I have non-stop read since the first issue. So, you know, but anyway, I'm gonna get off here and oh man, get around to breaking into reading the complete works of Frank Miller's Sin City. All right. Anyway,